Okay, so here we go. I'm hoping you all can hear me. Whoever's going to be joining on this chat. My name is Mike Merriman, and I decided to go live just to kind of go live. And the reason why is because exactly in the title, why you need to take that shot before you're ready. So you can actually learn from failure. And I'm not saying that I'm going to fail here, but I am saying that I am doing this brand new. I'm a new content provider, and just a little bit about myself. Uh, I've been doing like creative things ever since I can remember, ever since I was a kid. And the reason why I decided to actually try to be a content provider was because I actually found a passion in it far back when, and even more so now. It's become pretty exciting. It's to be quite honest, it's become pretty exciting to actually put up shorts in this small span that I've already put up shorts. And I'm really hoping that you guys can actually hear me. I hope the mic is on. But the purpose of me being here is to kind of introduce myself to the people that have already subscribed to my channel and all the newbies, well, I don't want to call you newbies, but all the new patrons that will visit my channel. And hopefully we can become, hopefully this can be a place where you can come and find value, and hopefully I can dish out some value to you as well. And to be quite honest with you, I'm a little bit nervous, but there shouldn't be any reason why I should be nervous, but I am, because this is my first live stream. But if you're going to be joining in on this live stream, I want to welcome you. And even if you're not going to be on this live stream and you decide to actually watch my video later, and sorry I keep looking that way because I'm actually looking at myself because it's brand new. I'm going to try to look at the camera because I'm looking at you. So I wrote down a couple bullet points so that we can get familiar as to what the topic means, especially within the title. First of all, I wrote down 0 viewers, 0 stress, 0 worries. Now, I wanted to let you know that what that means is I wanted to just have, I know that I'm probably going to have 0 viewers. But I'm going to have 0 stress and 0 worries. And the reason for that is because I know that this is going to be kind of on my channel for good. And so hopefully you can refer back to it later. Now, the reason why I wanted to come to you guys today was because my passion is now beginning to grow. Now, a little bit about myself again is I started this channel in 2006. All right, that's a long time ago. And to my friends, if you haven't seen any of my shorts that I've posted to my friends, my shorts, my whole YouTube channel and my brand, it wasn't really anything. It was me just kind of like looking into YouTube to see what it could actually become for me in terms of like my creativity, building things, my music, anything like that. So throughout the whole entire lifespan since 2006 to even now, it kind of was just kind of like I call it a junkyard of just entertainment. I would build things, I would write music. If you've seen my channel, man, it's really, if you see my earlier stuff, I was shooting like on cameras that were just not good. They were not good. Even the camera right now is like, okay, I think it does justice, but I would actually just film with some friends and just film things on my cameras and just kind of put things together. Some of my good friends would go to the Comic-Cons. I'd take my camera with me and just film that and just do a Comic-Con video and just score the music for it. And I would just build things. And like ever since I was young, I just tend to be, my parents knew I'd be creative. So it kind of stuck with me. So the reason why I'm doing this live cast, this live stream was so that you could get familiar with me a little bit more in my intentions on what I'd like to do here and provide to you as a content creator and provider to you. And hopefully you can find value within my my content that I bring to you. Now, that being said, I just wanted to set the table and expectations on what you can actually expect from me moving forward. Now, if you haven't already seen or guessed it, I did post a lot of shorts, and believe it or not, they are really, really addictive. Like to actually do shorts, and like I said, back then I actually would film some stuff with friends and buddies. And let's see, will you post shorts on TikTok or stay on only on YouTube? Oh, you can hear me. Great, Matt. Thanks. Thank you very much. Xander, I will probably revert to TikTok as well, but right now I'm going to stay on YouTube because it's a long game, and I'll get to that in a little bit as to the reason why I'm going to build my channel. But thank you for that. Thank you for that, for those questions. Great questions. But again, the reason why I want to bring some more content to you was because the passions in my life stem to 3 niches. I'm trying to whittle that down, and probably moving forward, I will probably whittle that down even more, or I might not. That was the biggest question in one of my shorts was, do I niche down? So with that being said, 3 of my niches are med test, music, and maker. What med test is if you all know me, like some of my close friends, throughout the years, even recently, I had some, some minor health stuff going on, but because of those things, I kind of took action and kind of made my life a little bit better. So I decided to actually put a lot of my healthy eating and my lifestyle, just kind of change my lifestyle and get myself better so that I can actually feel better about doing this content and sharing my content. Well, what better way to actually share this content with you in terms of like my experimentation with food and supplements and stuff like that is actually like sharing with you the effects, the positive effects of food intake, vitamins, food, whatever. I feel so great, and I will continue to actually post more videos, shorts or long form videos on nutrition, because in order to feel better and to be able more content, I mean, we all want to stick around, right? I want to stick around and share more content. So that's one of the niches I'm going to kind of whittle down into. The next one is music. I've ever since I was 15, I bought my first guitar, started practicing, started learning, got into bands, garage bands, and just had a really good time with just creating music. And I also just had a passion to write music. My good buddy, Matt, which he's actually on this cast right now. We actually went to a couple concerts, really stellar concerts, and like that really pushed my fervor to actually write even more so. And we would just, we were actually, I mean, side note, we were actually in a feature length film that we actually produced ourselves. And I was able to have the ability to score that music for that. And he actually had, he was in film school, and he had a 60 millimeter film, which it was a sci-fi film, which I actually had the opportunity to score that music as well. So as you can see, music is a huge, huge part of my life, even more so. So I wanted to bring tips and tricks on how I write music, so that maybe you might be able to dive into that and find some value and pull something out from the actual programs that I use, which is Logic Pro. Okay, that's just what I use. And so that you can actually learn tips and tricks on what I can share with you. Now, am I a teacher in any way? I don't think so, but what I can offer you is basically life experience in terms of what I've done to create music. And I don't know if you can hear that There's a ice cream truck going by, so if you can hear that, sorry about that. But that's the reason why I wanted to actually talk about these subjects, because it's like, yeah, I'm just kind of diving into it. I'm also maker. I just love creating things, building things. Little bit of a story. When I was younger, my dad. I was living in Long Beach, and my dad was trying to put together a, uh, a barbecue, and he took seriously almost all day to try to put it together, which he didn't even make progress. So my mom, she knew that I was into building things. I was just always into building things. Um, what concerts, nerd? M83 and Fantagrams. Uh, that's a big one. Bear McCreary, Bear McCreary at the Roxy. Um, and so anyway, that's a side note. Getting back on track, I was building. I got home and my mom said, "Hey, my dad's frustrated. You can't put this barbecue together." So immediately said, "I'll do it. The task is mine." So basically, I took the tools that we had, just looked at the picture, just the picture, and put the whole thing together within an hour. And that's when I knew that I was going to like to build things. Okay. Now that didn't really stick a lot, but it did stick. All right. Throughout my whole years of living. So anyway, actually just about, uh, I want to say about 5 years ago, I got heavily into electronics. Like I took some online classes. I just started like a lot of the subscribers that I follow. I just really dived into their videos, really learned about how to build things, learned about the Arduino capacitors, resistors, just really got myself absorbed with building things in terms of electronics, how things worked. So I got really into it. So the reason why I'm here is that if you are joining my channel, if you do subscribe, I just want to set the table and expectations on what you can actually expect from week to week. Okay. Now, my plan is to do a lot of shorts and also actually long form videos, but I wanted to provide very enriching content for you. And my goal is to give myself a year to see where I sit and more from there. So that's the reason why I opened up this live stream, so that you all can get a little bit of piece of me, and so I can get a little piece of you, and so that we can actually come together and see what we can make of this. Now, it's exciting. It's exciting, and I'll tell you this. Have you ever Do you know what the word value means? I mean, really what the word value means. And I say that because I ask the question, whenever you're invited to a party, or if you've ever hosted a party, and if you've done neither, I want to welcome you to this party. All right. Keep in mind this is actually being recorded, so this will be on YouTube for good. But I just want to let you know. But have you ever been invited to a party, or you invited somebody to a party, and you said, "Hey," especially during the holidays, say, and you or they say, "Hey, don't worry about the gifts, don't worry about presents." I've been told that, and they ask you, "Don't worry about that," or they tell you, "Don't worry about that, because we just want you there." Well, I want to provide that same notion to you, because the fact that you can actually come to my channel, come to my feeds, come to my place of just creativity means the world to me. It's very valuable. The fact that you actually show up, and the fact that you actually are at least just a small bit interested to stay here, to learn about me, and to most likely provide value, is very valuable. more than you even know. So that's something that I am really, really excited about moving forward with my channel and just to provide good content. Uh, there's uh, there's a person, an influencer that I actually follow. Her channel is called Modern Millie, and she said something so short and sweet that really stuck to me. And she said, just start before you're ready. That's exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm starting before I'm ready. All right. This is exactly what my title says. Why you need to take that shot before you're ready. Learn from failure. So hopefully, like, I'm not going to be failing in this video, and hopefully I can encourage you. But the reason for this video is to just be encouraged by this, and be encouraged by just making short videos, long form videos. It doesn't matter. Okay. And that's exactly what I'm doing here, because it's exciting. It's just, there's really no right or wrongs. It's like, okay, so just like my title says, why you need to take that shot before you're ready. Okay. Because you're never going to take that shot unless you actually take the shot. And why not? I mean, you might fail at it if you take the shot, but you might succeed. Like, if you take that shot and you made that hoop, I guarantee you, you're going to ask that same question. Whoa, well, how did I make that hoop? Why did I make that hoop? Like, can I make that better? Can I shoot that hoop a lot better? You know, because then you provoke those questions to actually kind of come out of you. And so that's the reason why I'm like actually here to evoke, or whatever the word is, those questions in terms of being a content provider. Okay. There's really no rights and wrongs in that. There's really no rights and wrongs in terms of like making that shot and failing. In fact, I've been watching a lot of like influencers and people that I actually follow that practice and preach that very, very subject matter. It's like, okay, you have to fail. Okay, you have to fail so you can understand how to make it better, right? So that's exactly what I'm doing by doing this live stream, and hopefully I can bring more and make these live streams a lot better along the way. So, I mean, my goal is to hopefully every Wednesdays, I'm not going to be posting, and hopefully that's going to be a live stream day, but I don't know. We're gonna see. And right now, I've been really addicted to actually making short videos. I mean, it's crazy exciting, but for now, you're going to be getting a lot. But it might taper off depending on, you know, how it goes, and whatever that means. I don't know, but it might taper off. I might be doing like med test Mondays every first and second, and then Thirsty Thursdays every first and second, and then maybe Toonie Tuesdays just twice a month, and then Fabrication Fridays just twice a month. But for now, I mean, you're going to be getting a lot. I mean, as much as I can dish out. So, so let's see here. I'm just looking at my bullet points. I didn't want you to think I was completely unprepared, but I think I ran out of all of my bullet points that I was actually going to share, other than the fact that you're going to be getting some hopefully enriching content on just things that I've discovered in my own life in terms of experience that hopefully I can share with you as a community of people and family of YouTubers, that you can actually learn something from me, not just from me, but from my content, and that you can take on a day-to-day basis. Does anybody have any questions out there? Anybody have any questions? Tease your upcoming vids. Well, yeah, I got one tomorrow. It's going to be at 5 o'clock. By the way, yes, 5 p.m. 5 p.m. is when I'm just going to be dropping all my videos. Okay, so stay tuned for 5 p.m. But right now, it's going to be like almost every day except for Wednesdays. If that ever changes, I will definitely let you know. but tease your upcoming vids. My upcoming vid tomorrow is more of like it's called Thirsty Thursdays because obviously Thursdays because we thirst for content. We thirst for content that's going to provide you entertaining value. Okay, and slightly off topic. I mean, my Thirsty Thursdays will be kind of on topic of my three niches, which is med, music, and maker, but it's going to be more kind of like inspirational. It might be uh, it might be stuff that I've done in the past with friends, like yeah, artwork, comics. Might be something fun. It might be something fun. Okay, but the teaser for upcoming tomorrow, Thursday, it's a little short. It's a little inspirational short. Let's just put it there. All right, it's an inspirational short. Okay, so yeah, this is exciting. This is really exciting. Like, I hope I'm like looking into the camera because that's another thing that I want you guys to know, that I'm focused on your value. Okay, so also, yeah, it's exciting, and I'll be honest with you, um, it's like a roller coaster ride. I use this analogy like, okay, all right, I used a little bit of comics. I'm there. Of course you're there. Of course you're there. Yes. Okay. Which I'm going to be actually reading one when I actually leave this live stream, which is not going to be right now. I'm sticking with you for a little bit longer. But so the excitement in the actual short that I'm going to be bringing tomorrow was I actually was inspired because I actually watched Top Gun Maverick. All right. Now, if you've seen that, great. But if you haven't, there's going to be a little bit of spoilers in this right now. So you might want to kind of like go away. Don't go away, but like you might. I don't want to spoil it I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to spoil it. Okay. But there's a scene. There's a scene in the very end. And here we go. I'm going to spoil it. Where Tom Cruise and his team are going to deploy the missiles to take out the bunker, and they just did it, and they're cruising up what they call Coffin Corner. All right, and it's the long straightaway, straight up, and I thought it was so great that the director just made it feel that you were actually on this roller coaster ride going straight up the mountain. Beautiful, beautiful view on both sides. It actually reminded me of when I actually used to snowboard. I still snowboard, haven't gone in like 10 years, but it's like when you're going up the lift to the very top, okay, to the very top, the drop off seems so far away, but you're anticipating the actual drop off so that when you drop off, you can go down the mountain and just have a great time snowboarding. Same thing with that scene in Top Gun Maverick when you're like just going up, or even when you're at Disneyland going up the roller coaster, Thunder Mountain or Space Mountain, and you're anticipating that drop. Well, that's what I anticipate with this. To be quite honest with you, like delivering these shorts so far has been crazy fun. Like it has been like to be able to like edit them, write the music, put like fun little like pop-ups in them, provide the most sweetest, most valuable information from them in 1 minute is a true testament on how you need to really hone in those skills to actually like, okay, you got less than a minute to get straight to it, punch that information out, get them what they need so that they can go on, maybe test it in their day-to-day and come back with the results. It's addictive. It's like that Coffin Corner where it's like, or that going up the lift, it's like you're always going up and you're always wanting to go up into greatness with your creativity. And that's exciting. That's really, really exciting for me. So that's another reason why I want to become a content provider, content creator on such subjects, because little did I know that I was going to have a passion for this, like right now, because again, my channel, it was just a junkyard of just fun stuff, and not so good. The stuff was not that great. I mean, I've I actually posted, uh, I actually posted some fan trailers that I did on some favorite movies that I did, and they actually did pretty well. They actually did pretty well. Now, was I consistent at it? No, but it's more or less me kind of like, hey, I like music, I like movies, I like doing these things. So let me give a shot at trying to do fan trailers and see how they do. And they actually did pretty dang good. Also, if you check out my channel, more on my channel, I was into like actually building things, or like actually there's a couple small series where I actually was trying to fix my iMac. I think it was 2012, and just desolder all the capacitors and resolder all new capacitors and got them working, and those actually got some hits. But again, at that point, I was still a viewer. I was still like, I wasn't even, I never thought that, no, I'm not going to be a content provider. I didn't really give it a thought. But now doing everything now, it's amazing. It's amazing to be able to share with the community and provide value. And I am excited to hopefully see what you have for me, like what value you can provide for me by coming to my channel, and maybe even just being here, commenting, maybe liking my stuff, or maybe even just not liking my stuff. Tell me if you don't like it, or tell me if you disagree with something, because again, that's going to help me grow in terms of like what I can possibly provide for you in the future, or what I can even like fix myself. Like if something doesn't work, I'm going to get at it and fix it, you know? So yeah, I guess again, why you need to take that shot before you're ready. That's what I'm doing. That's exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm taking my shot before I'm ready. I don't play basketball. I don't play basketball. But I'm going to learn from my failures, and I'm going to have fun at it. I'm going to have super duper fun at it. Does anybody have any questions out there? It's okay if you don't. Uh, I can answer them if you like or not. I'm just here to provide hopefully some enriching value and just kind of set expectations for you all out there, my YouTube family, on what to expect on the videos to come in the future, starting tomorrow again. Okay, it's already started, but stay tuned for tomorrow. It's going to be coming, and stay tuned for a lot more. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and keep trucking along, keep doing my research, keep providing hopefully awesome content. I hopefully you love the content I provide, and just make it an enriching and enlightening journey with you. So yeah, if and here's the thing. I'm going to be honest. Do I want more subscribers? Yes, I do. But with that, I want you to know that I want you to subscribe, because I want you to know that I am dependent on your value. Okay. And I hope that I can bring you value. So if you subscribe to my channel, hopefully we can tighten up this community of my niches, and we can find you some answers, right? Because if you're always going to ask those questions, why not provide the best informative answer possible, right? So you being here and subscribing to my channel hopefully will help me provide you the most informed answer possible. So that's the reason why I want to do this. Again, I'm not a teacher, I'm not an instructor, but I can share with you my life experiences in the best way possible in all my content. So hopefully you can bring, or you can pull out some value from them, and hopefully maybe provide me some value in terms of any comments or what you think about it. But I'll say this: thanks so much for being here, and it goes without saying, I want to connect with you because your value connects with me. Thanks for stopping by, and I will be back again, hopefully with better and more enriching content. And thanks for coming, YouTube family, and you all have a great night and great week.